it for another broadcast of Brown County Sports on BC Hornets Sports. BC Hornets Sports brings to you Brown County Little League Baseball and Softball. The high school and junior high softball, baseball, volleyball, football, and basketball. These broadcasts would not be possible without the support of our local sponsors. Let the sponsors know how much you appreciate them bringing the broadcast to you. Proceeds from the advertising and donations help to pay the expenses and help Hope Through Faith Ministries to help local sports programs and activities, bring speakers to speak to our Brown County students, as well as other programs such as critical life seminars and much more. We hope you enjoy the broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Good afternoon and welcome to BC Hornet Sports. Steve Surratt on board today. We're staying at home today and we're going to give you a glimpse of some of our younger ball players here in Brown County in a JV contest against Central. Central only has 13 ball players, so it's mostly going to be a lot of the varsity ball players, but they're a young club also and needing some experience out there also. So today we're going to be doing the game here, the JV game. The varsity is in at Quincy Notre Dame today, and then I think the girls, tomorrow might be Greenfield, that they're going to be at Greenfield tomorrow, making up a game there, but we'll see what's going on. A short week for the Surratts this week as we have medical stuff and a conference to go to, so we're not going to be broadcasting any more games this week due to that conflict in schedule, but we'll be ready for you next week as we go to Future Swings for the conference tournament, and we'll have those games for you. And then as the following week or so, as we get into regionals, we'll try to have all those broadcasts for you also. So me today with JV, and that's going to be it, but you can catch the games on Game Changer, and a lot of you do that when we're not there. I know it's not the same, but I know at times I get a camera set up and things are streamed, so that's the best that's going to happen there, as we can't do every single ball game. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Give them a call, 217-773-2626. That's Scranton Heating and Cooling. We'll be back after these messages.
Local, reliable broadband. You must be talking about Cascom. I'm Casey French, and we provide amazing support for home and businesses. Internet, television, and phone. We have technicians in your area at all times, and you can actually talk to a local customer service representative. We know our area, and we know our customers. Get to know us. Call Cascom today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Trucking is a very rewarding career. Best part about truck driving with DTI is the support system.
You can expect coming into a family.
Anything that I need provided over the road, it's just a phone call away.
They make the environment very safe for our drivers.
If you want a sense of independence and empowerment, then this is the company for you.
Just do it. Take that leap.
Don't doubt yourself, just do it.
If I can do it, you can do it.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store. Let's talk about spring battery sales. I know you're not thinking it right now, but when that grass starts greening up, you're going to get out there and make that yard look beautiful, like a golf course. Lawn and garden batteries starting at $29.99 exchange. 6-volt golf cart batteries, $139.99 exchange. And for those farmers, the 7236 studded batteries, $129.99. Also, marine batteries starting as low as $99.99. Get the good stuff with Napa Know-How, and thank you for your business.
Brown County Accounting and Tax recently opened in Mount Sterling. The team brings over 30 years of experience and is ready to advise on taxes, bookkeeping, and payroll. We are ready to meet with you with no obligation to discuss your tax saving strategy and have already helped many in the area. Contact us today at 217-770-8082. We're excited to be part of the community and are looking forward to helping you.
Maintaining your lawn can be a never-ending battle, but Bemis Lawn Service with their state-of-the-art equipment and skilled team of lawn experts are ready to take on any job you need completed for your lawn, such as lawn maintenance, fertilization, turf weed control, grub control, driveway weed control, overseeding, and shrub trimming. Call Aaron at 217-653-0198 or Scott at 217-653-0197. Bemis Lawn Service, they've got an eye for all things green. Go Hornets!
Rolling Greens Golf Course is one of the most scenic and beautiful golf courses in central Illinois. They offer full-season golf passes for $655, seniors for $590, student passes for $260. Want the whole family to play? A family play season pass is only $875. Call Rolling Greens for more information about these seasonal rates, golf cart options, and unlimited play Mondays for $30 at 217-773-3085.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All About Dance and More LLC is celebrating Season 18 by offering more opportunities for athletes to train, compete, and build strong community connections. Our classes emphasize fundamental skills, teamwork, and sportsmanship, while our competitive teams focus on pushing boundaries and achieving greatness. Join us to experience the energy of AADM with recreational and advanced team options. Wishing all local athletes success this season. AllAboutDanceandMore.com.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. For the past 50 years, our family has committed to providing the finest facilities and compassionate services to our community. We pledge to continue to assist the families we serve as though they were our own. We also want to wish the best of luck to all those competing on the playing field or striving for excellence in the classroom. You all make Hornet Nation so very proud. And remember, go Hornets!
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Give them a call, 217-773-2626. Hey, whether it be cooling, heating, or solar, they're the experts. Give them a call. Again, Scranton Heating and Cooling, 773-2626. Keys of the game brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. If they're located at 521 East Main Street. Again, I've had to have some dealings with them this week. Happened to walk in and check or call, and they had an appointment available, and they could get me in real quick. Great people there. Got my script called over before the pharmacy closed, and got me started on the recovery from a couple of things I had going on that I needed help with. But walked in. Give them an opportunity there to serve you at 521 East Main Street. Same-day appointments are available. Please call 217-773-7105. With that, keys of the game are number one, our pitchers got to throw strikes. We see it each and every time. If we lose a ball game, it's because of a lot of these reasons. Number one, we got to throw strikes. Number two, one, can't walk people. Walks equal runs. Can't make errors, whether it be a fielding error or a mental error on the field. You can't do that. That causes runs. Then when you're up to bat, you got to be able to get the bat on the ball. Know the strike zone of what the umpire is throwing today. For the varsity team, it's get those speedsters on so that we can cause havoc on the base paths. And I'm looking for kind of the same thing from a few people here. When that happens, the batter gets better pitches to hit because the pitcher can't throw the off-speed stuff in the dirt because they're afraid it'll get away from the catcher and the runner's going to advance. And so they will also pay attention to the runner and sometimes throw the ball away, which means the runner then advances the base on that. So we need that to happen for our Brown County victory today. JV's a little bit different, coaches, and it could be different every time we play, as the coaches discuss, how they're going to play it. I'm pretty sure that, and I know Brown County is going to hit everybody in this contest. So we'll hit 1 through 11. We got 11 players, and we got a couple of players that are going to switch each other out at a fielding position. And so that's what we'll see here today in this contest. Batting all the time, switching around, learning. Camp Point's going to do the same thing. I don't know that he's going to bat everybody, but everybody's going to play in this ball game. He's only going to give, because this is essentially their varsity team. They got 13 ball players, and so they'll have a couple of people that are going to play a little bit and then get rested. They're going to work on a couple of things. And I would imagine interchanging. There's no real rule here about in or out. You got a guy that needs work and need to take somebody else out of the ball game. I don't think this game is not about staying real close to the rules. This game is about teaching these kids the basics that they need to make them better ball players. With that being said, we'll take another commercial break. We'll be back with at least the Brown County starting lineups after these messages.
My name is Chad Downs. I am from Rushville, Illinois. I am currently the Director of Medical Imaging at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. In this day and age where patients have many options to choose for facilities where they can go for their healthcare needs, one should not have reservations about coming to Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We provide excellent outpatient care along with inpatient care as well. We're a small enough facility that everyone knows everyone, and we know that every day we can impact their lives.
My name is Rick Riding, and I'm from Browning. I think there's a lot of different reasons that people should choose Culbertson. It's family taking care of family, friends taking care of friends, neighbors taking care of neighbors. Because you see these people in the community, it's just a connection that I haven't felt at other facilities that I've worked at. The patient stopping back by the ER and saying, "Hey, thank you," is an amazing feeling.
Just like a coach preparing their team for the new season, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified technicians at Henry Automotive, want to make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive is located 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Working for Dot Foods in our warehouse is the best job I've ever had.
This is a company that you want to work for.
Probably you hear this a lot, work-life balance. We get that at Dot.
Dot has a lot of opportunity.
Dot is family.
And I love it. Dot Foods cares about you.
For over 100 years, the people and businesses in Brown County have counted on Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling to assist them with their banking needs. As the only locally owned and operated bank in Brown County, Farmers State Bank looks forward to continuing this partnership for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank is locally dedicated to all your banking needs. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Toby Stay with Land Guys, and for more than 17 years, I've been helping rural land buyers and sellers make the most of their land investments in Brown County and throughout this region. Whether you're selling family land or looking for the perfect hunting ground, I know what it takes to get the job done and get it done right. If you're ready to buy or sell, call or text me at 217-257-6096, and let's make your land goals happen.
I'm Toby Stay, and we are Land Guys.
When it comes to buying or selling your home, having the right realtor makes all the difference. At LG Realty, we're not just realtors, we're your neighbors. For over 14 years, we've been helping families across Brown County navigate the real estate market with local expertise you can trust. LG Realty, local, trusted, experienced.
Replacing a furnace with all the options available can be confusing. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling can help explain the options available for your particular situation and alleviate the stress and confusion. They provide professional, knowledgeable, and courteous service to help the process go smoothly. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 to discover the best option for your home.
Los Rancheros Restaurant in Mount Sterling is your destination for authentic Mexican food. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Come and enjoy their daily specials on food and drink. Having a party? Check out Los Rancheros for catering your next event or gathering. Los Rancheros Authentic Mexican Restaurant, 408 Quincy Road, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-7800.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. Steve Surratt here. Light crowd here for the JV ball game, but we're kind of excited about watching some of these kids play. We've watched them up through junior high ball and now get an opportunity to watch them play some JV ball up here. Starting lineups are brought to you by Dot Transportation. If you're looking for a full or part-time driving job, touch or no-touch freight, go to drivefordti.com to check that out. Now, I am going to have to see what I can do with what I just got from Camp Point. Let's see. We'll see if we can't see that picture. As here, I'll just give you Brown counties to start with, and then as I write them down, I'll give you the Camp Point rosters. With it, Brown County on the mound to start with will be Inier Sanchez. Behind the plate will be Royal Wolf. First baseman will be Vlad Rabarchek. Second baseman, Rainiel Sanchez. Third baseman, Jackson Hendricks. The shortstop will be Connor Flynn. Left field, Tanner Baker. He'll switch off with Brady Davenport as he'll switch off every other inning. Center field, Cale Jackson. And your right fielders will be Zaid Freitag and Jake Glasgow. They'll be switching out. But they're going to bat all 11 of those players here in this contest. And let's see if we can get some semblance of order here for you for Camp Point as we get ready to go here. If I can do this through my gloves, as it's a little chilly. It's going to be Grant Hamilton. He'll lead off things for Central. And he's going to play second base to start with. Luke Houston will bat second. And I'm saying this slow because I'm writing at the same time. And he's going to be on the mound. Luke Impenson's going to be the catcher. Then at center field, it'll be Colin Likes, and he'll bat fourth. Then your right fielder will be Dominic Jansen. He'll be in right field. Your left fielder will be Connor Holman. Move this down where I can see. The seventh place hitter will be Colin Bachhold. He'll be at first base. Jace Howell will be the third baseman. Caleb Peterson will be the shortstop. And Briggs Wiskirchen will be he doesn't have a position, but he'll bat in that 10 spot. And so that's what the lineup looks like it will be to start with. We've got our umpire here. I think they might do this probably with one umpire. I'm not sure. But with that, we'll take one last quick station break. We'll be back after these messages.
DI, located in Golden, is one of North America's largest pattern tiling installers. We've helped farmers create water management systems for over 40 years with pattern tiling across farm fields, generating proven data showing a boost in yield and greater profitability. Changing weather patterns do not have to cost you yield dollars anymore. Start with a free estimate now by calling your local ADI representative, David Lohman, at 309-280-2411 or by visiting our website at agdrainage.com.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
As a student at St. Mary's School, your child will receive strong educational foundation embedded with Christian values. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, have individual iPads, along with personalized attention with a small class size. St. Mary's also offers Fulham half-day pre-K, affordable tuition, a family atmosphere, and exceptional teachers. Register your child today by calling Melissa at St. Mary's School at 217-773-2825. Larry Denton Accounting has been serving Brown County and the surrounding area for over 40 years. Lance Pabin and his staff work with businesses, individuals, and farmers, offering tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultations. Larry Denton Accounting, 443 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, Illinois. Put their experience to work for you today. Call 217-773-3400.
Yingling and Nissen Insurance. Stop in and talk to one of our agents today about your insurance needs.
We really appreciate the support of the community in our business for the last 40-some years. Come and see us if you have questions on your policy with us, or if you want a quote and you're with someone else now, we'd be happy to work with you.
Give Yingling and Nissen Agency a call at 217-773-3397. Go Hornets!
Mount Sterling Foods offers our community the selection, variety, and pricing found in a larger market, offering convenience and customer service second to none. Check out the daily lunch specials each day on their Facebook page, or stop by and get some of their delicious fried chicken for Sunday lunch or any meal. Weekly grocery specials can be found in the Democrat Message. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Mount Sterling Foods, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, proud sponsor of Brown County students in athletics.
Hi, this is Brad Cassing at Ray Insurance Agency here in Mount Sterling. We want to invite you to give us a call at 217-773-3851 for all your insurance needs. You may know that we are experts in farm insurance and also crop insurance, but what you might not know is that we do homes, autos, commercial business, as well as a wide array of personal insurance coverages. Please give us a call at 217-773-3851. We're located at 128 West Main Street.
ADI, located in Golden, is one of North America's largest pattern tiling installers. We've helped farmers create water management systems for over 40 years with pattern tiling across farm fields, generating proven data showing a boost in yield and greater profitability. Changing weather patterns do not have to cost you yield dollars anymore. Start with a free estimate now by calling your local ADI representative, David Lohman, at 309-280-2411 or by visiting our website at agdrainage.com.
Cassing Lumber Company in Mount Sterling is celebrating 50 years in business. We are your one-stop shop for all the supplies you need for your next home improvement project. Top quality lumber, building materials, and paint will give your home the freshness it deserves. We also offer a unique gift shop with new items every season for your home decor. Come visit us in Mount Sterling and always think Cassing Lumber. We'll all be glad you did.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palm, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
All right, here we go in this JV contest between Central and Brown County. In your Sanchez on the mound, Royal Wolf behind the plate. Left-handed catcher, you don't see that very often, but Royal's been catching for a while. First batter for Central is Grant Hamilton. He's playing second base for part of this game, or at least to start this game. I think they've got 10 or 11 ball players that they brought with them today. Don't have the whole varsity squad with them, just the JV section. 3 balls, no strikes on the batter Hamilton. Sanchez starting out a little rough here. Strike called, makes it 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch Outside for ball 4. That'll be the first base runner for today. A little bit on the chilly side. It's overcast. It was barely 60 degrees when I pulled in a little after 3. And it's definitely not warmed up. The sun was peeking through at that point. But no rain clouds on the radar when I checked it anywhere, just overcast. That'll bring up Luke Houston. He'll be on the mound today to start this JV contest. Here's the pitch, runner's going. Ball gets away from the catcher. And that'll be a stolen base. Houston steps back in, the left-hander. Stretch. The pitch, high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second base, nobody out. Here's the 1-1 pitch, ball high. He's releasing, not bringing that front foot forward enough to bring that downward motion with his arm. He's short arming it, seems like. 2-1 pitch, ball outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. A stretch and the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4, 2 walks in a row for Sanchez as Enier Sanchez. That'll make runners at first and second. That's going to bring up Luke Ippenson, the catcher. Around the infield, you've got Rabarchek at first base. Raniel Sanchez at second. Connor Flynn at short. And Hendricks over at third. Behind the plate, Royal Wolf on the mound, Sanchez. And the outfield looks like this to start with. Tanner Baker in left. Center fielder is Cale Jackson, and Zaid Freitag is in right. First pitch is a ball. Next pitch hit. Flynn, the shortstop, gets it. Flips to Sanchez. They get the out there on the fielder's choice. (6-4) for the first out, makes runners first and third. With 1 out, that'll bring up the 4th place hitter, Colin Likes. People starting to filter in for this game. Fouled off, strike 1. The runner takes off. The throw, no throw. Runners at second, third now with 1 out. And 1-1 count on the batter Likes. The stretch, and here's the pitch. Swing and a foul, makes it a 1-2 count. Stretch, and here's the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball off the plate. Sanchez has got it, throws home, makes the tag there on the tag. Nice heads up play. 1-2 on the out. That's a fielder's choice also. And 1-2 on the out. Nice job by the catcher to let him know where it was. They had him dead to rights at home. That'll bring up Dominic Jansen. Jansen's going to bat from the right-hand side. 2 down. To stretch. And the pitch. The runner goes. Strike called. The runner goes back. That'll keep it at second and third with 2 outs. Need to get the batter to get out of this inning. Ball gets away from the catcher, Wolf, and a runner comes home from third for the first run. That'd be a wild pitch. 1-0 Central, top of the first here. 2 outs, runner at third base now. Started out in the hole with a couple of walks. We talk about that as far as keys to the game is concerned. Not having those walks, not getting the free rides. The pitch, curveball, outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Strike called, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third, top of the first inning. Sanchez stretches. In here's pitch here. High for a ball, going to make it a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Right side, free tag gets there. It's foul ball down the line. That'll keep it 3-2. Keep the count 3-2 on Jansen. Sanchez with the stretch. Here is the 3-2 pitch to the shortstop Flynn. He stops it, throws. In time, 6-3 on the out. Not before 1 run on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on bases. We head to the bottom of the first. It's Central 1 and Brown County nothing.
The Tracy Family Foundation promises that every student that graduates from Brown County High School can receive a college scholarship for up to $18,000, provided they meet minimum requirements. The scholarship can be used for various types of post-secondary education, including career and technical certificates, 2-year associate degrees, and 4-year bachelor's degrees. Visit tracyfoundation.org/Brown County Promise to learn more.
Central Illinois Home Inspection, the first name you should think of when buying a new home. Specializing in general home inspections, mold inspections, termite inspections, sewer scopes, radon testing, and drone photography. And serving the surrounding area since 2009, licensed and insured. Give them a call today at 217-622-6788. That's 217-622-6788. KLC Inc. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. KLC Inc. at 509 Pittsfield Road, or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. First 3 for Brown County brought to you by Yingling Innocent Agency, Jackson Hendricks, Rainiel Sanchez, Vlad Rybarczyk. First pitch is a strike. The left-hander Houston on. Next pitch, ball. 1-1. If you hear me sniffing, it's because it's just a little cool and something's in the air. The pitch, ball low. 2 balls, 1 strike. The next pitch, ball outside and make it 3-1. That's the way we started with them. Timeout called. Called a balk because he went to his mouth. This is a teaching opportunity here in this ball game. Let him know what he did. He can't go to his mouth while he's on the rubber. Sanchez up to bat. Runner at first base is Hendrick. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here's the stretch. Run, throw to first, but Hendrick's going to second. And he's out DOA. That'll be 1-3-6 on that. So as quickly as we get a runner on, we get picked off. Sanchez now. 1 ball count. The pitch. Strike called. Should be 1-1. Stretch and the pitch. Ground ball, foul. I got 1 and 2. Here is the stretch and the pitch. Ball high. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Houston stretch and the pitch. Strike called. That'll be caught looking there. First strikeout for Houston. That'll bring up the third place hitter, Rybarczyk. Vlad does some DHing on the varsity squad, but this gives him an opportunity to play the whole game in the field and to get more at-bats. Here's the pitch. Line drive foul. Just a little bit out in front of that ball. Had his head right on it, though. Ball low, makes it 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Houston. Outside for a ball, makes it 1-2. Or 2 balls, 1 strikes. Sorry. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs now. Stretch by Houston. Here's the pitch. Popped up, right field. And it gets down for a base hit. Again, kept his head down. Did a really good job going down after that ball. And taking where it was pitched. Had a talk with a couple of players before the ball game. You don't try to hit home runs. Home runs come because you hit the ball right. And you cannot hit what you cannot see. You folks on the air have heard me say that quite a bit. Rybarczyk on first with 2 outs with Flynn at the plate. Left-hander versus left-hander. First pitch is a strike. Stretch by Houston. Rybarczyk with about a 4-foot lead. Here's the pitch. Ball low. Nice stop by the catcher. Here's a stretch by Houston. Goes to first. The stretch and the pitch. Ball low in the dirt. Catcher lost it, but the runner stays. Two balls, one strike to Flynn. The stretch. The pitch. Fouled off. Makes it 2-2. Cale Jackson on deck. And here's the pitch, ball high. I want to make a full count. Full count, runner first base, 2 outs. Here comes the 3-2 pitch from Houston. Strike called as the curveball curves across the plate. Gets caught looking, second strikeout for Houston in the inning. At the end of one inning, it's Central JV 1, Brown County JV nothing. We'll be back after these messages.
The highest quality fencing is wrought iron fencing. There's no product that lasts longer, not welded wire, not wood or vinyl. A Rustic Garden makes historic style wrought iron fencing and gates to fit your forever home. 100 years, 200 years, who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last. Check out arusticgarden.com online. That's arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois.
At Quincy Audiology, we understand that hearing loss can make it challenging to connect with loved ones and fully engage with life. Our goal is to provide compassionate care and comprehensive solutions to help you regain the joy of sound. Our doctors of audiology are committed to providing personalized care tailored to your unique needs. We offer the communities of West Central Illinois the services and state-of-the-art solutions to help you reconnect with the world around you. Visit our website, quincyaudiology.com.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Sanchez back for his second inning of work. First pitch to the batter, Connor Holman. It's a ball, I believe. Next pitch. Ball high. Ball 2. The wind and the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike makes it 2-1. Two-one pitch. Ball high makes it 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss makes it full. On deck, Colin Bachhold, the first baseman. The wind by Sanchez. Here's the pitch. Curveball, foul. Keep it 3-2 on Connor Holman. Started out in left field today. They'll be moving around several different positions. Foul that one off, keeps it 3-2. Sun trying to peek back out. Ball 4. Batter wins that battle, goes to first. So Holman will be on first, bring up Colin Backold. Check to first base. Back in time. Pitch. Outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Sanchez checks the runner. Here's the stretch. About a 4 or 5 foot lead for the Holman at first base. Popped up, foul, out of play. Ball hit in left center field. That's going to get down. Jackson gets over, fields the ball, throws in. They got a chance for their runner at third, but Flynn can't get the handle on the baseball, and so that's going to be a base hit. Runner ends up at second base on the throw. Second and third, nobody out. We've been in this jam before. That'll bring up Jace Howell. Started out playing third base. Ball outside for a ball from Sanchez. Could see several people taking the ball today from the pitcher's mound. The stretch. And the pitch. Popped up. Back and out of play. That'll make a 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Stretch by Inier Sanchez. Fouled off. That'll keep it 1 and 2. Sun shining bright now. Some clouds coming back in. We'll just have this strike 3 on the batter, Jace Howell. So that'll be the first out, first strikeout for Sanchez. Caleb Peterson, the batter. A left-hander, playing shortstop. Bats left-handed. Up. Hit the left field, base hit, and I got the wrong person on that, and the runner's going to score. I'll have to go back to my handy-dandy that was 22. 22 is Grant Hamilton. Hamilton with a base hit. First pitch to the next batter, who I'll have to look up. So get everything caught up here. Runner goes, ball hit, foul. Let's go back. And this is number... Okay. All right, we're not... Okay. Something got screwed up. Hamilton got the base hit and the RBI. Flynn's going to field that, touch second, throw to first. No scoop there. So they get the front end, ball thrown to second, off throw, gets into the outfield, runner's going to stay there. It's a fielder's choice. He ends up at second base. So get my sheet put together here. Popped up, center field. Jackson looks like he's under it, makes the catch. I think that was Impinson who did that. So, not before they get one run on looks like 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. And they get 3 runs, 3 runs. I didn't get the other run in. So 3 runs, or 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and none left on base. So we head to the bottom of the second. It's Central 3 and Brown County nothing.
When it comes to becoming a better version of you, there's no place to start like the Y. The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA offers activities for the whole family. From youth sports to summer day camp, we have something for all ages. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group exercise classes or work out in our fitness center, complete with a full line of cardio and weight equipment. Our indoor rubberized track is perfect for both running and walking, while our full-size gymnasium offers space for pickup basketball games and volleyball leagues. On-site childcare is available while you work out for children as young as 6 weeks. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self and family will thank you.
A collision with your vehicle can be stressful on its own. You don't need more stress dealing with the Auto Body Shop. Mowen Auto Body and owners Chuck and Brandy Mowen can help take the stress out of the process. Chuck brings over 24 years in the auto body business and is I-CAR certified. Mowen Auto Body, 149 Main Street, Mount Sterling, Illinois. Call 217-773-2127. Mowen Auto Body, the quality of yesterday with the knowledge of today, the right choice in collision repair. In Brown County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on. Like the one who mowed your lawn and trimmed that week you were sick? Well, here's another good neighbor you can count on. State Farm Agent Carolyn Wright. Carolyn and her team are here to help life go right when you combine your home and auto insurance, which can save you money and time. So combine home and auto and start the savings rolling. Call State Farm Agent Carolyn Wright at 217-773-4170 today.
Have you ever thought about opening the door to a new truck driving career? If so, B&N Trucking is looking for you. At B&N Trucking, we offer competitive pay, healthcare, 401k, paid vacation, and holiday pay. B&N Trucking is currently looking for over-the-road, regional, and home every-night delivery specialists. B&N Trucking runs the latest in modern equipment. For full details, please visit bnntrucking.net or call 217-289-3555.
Back with you, Jace Howell on the mound today. His first pitch outside for a ball to Cale Jackson, the center fielder. The wind and the pitch. Popped up foul, out of play. Make it, nope, it's going to be in play, and actually was a fair ball. Base hit. He didn't take off running. Don't know that he could have made it to second, but you got to go out of the box running on that, not be second guessing where it is. I thought it was out of play. Royal Wolf, the batter. He's behind the plate. Checks the runner back. Always amazes me, the guy that's least likely to steal the bases is the guy, the pitcher, decides he wants to check back to first base because he's getting too big a lead. About a 4-foot lead. Stretching the pitch. Strike called. Wolf bats from the right-hand side. Again, 4-foot lead for Jackson at first base. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Foul. Out of play. The stretch and the pitch. Ball outside, gets away. Jackson's going to go to second base. On a wild pitch. First inning of work here for Case Howell. Or Jace Howell, excuse me. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That was strike 3. First out. Howell's first strikeout. That'll bring up Tanner Baker, the left fielder. Steps off, checks the runner back to second base. Here's a stretch by Howell. And the pitch. In the dirt, gets away. 2 wild pitches, gets Cale Jackson over to third base. Opportunity for an RBI here with 1 out on the board. The stretch and the pitch. Ball outside. 2 balls, no strikes. The stretch, and here's the pitch. Strike called. That'll make it 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch from Howell. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got to keep your head down, young man. He's got a pretty compact swing. The pitch. Ball low. The stretch and the pitch. Strike called, strike 3. It's 2 strikeouts in this inning for Howell in his first inning of work. That'll bring up Inyar Sanchez with 2 outs and a runner at third. Don't want to leave him stranded there. We got a goose egg on the board. Central's leading this ball game 3-0 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Checks the runner at third. He's back. A stretch And the pitch. Strike called. Pitch popped up, right side. First baseman has it for the third out. No runs on no hits. Or one hit, no runs on one hit, no errors, and one left on base as we head to the top of the third. It's Central 3 and Brown County nothing in JV action.
Brown County Animal Rescue is a foster-based rescue in Mount Sterling, Illinois. We have multiple families in the community who step forward and take care of our animals for us until we can find the permanent home that's perfect for them. We have multiple community programs, including a trap neuter release program, low-cost spay and neuter transport, foster and adoption programs, as well as our blessing box. Brown County Animal Rescue is here to support our community and improve animal welfare.
Learn more at bcanimalrescue.com.
Is your car filled with dirt, grime, salt, and filth from the winter weather? Does your car need detailing? Sites Mobile Detailing is a very convenient service that comes to you giving your vehicle a deep clean inside and out. Tanner details everything from cars to tractors, semis, and RVs. Great local service that comes to you. Sites Mobile Detailing, call Tanner at 217-770-2079 for an appointment today.
Local, reliable broadband. You must be talking about Cascom. I'm Casey French, and we provide amazing support for home and businesses. Internet, television, and phone. We have technicians in your area at all times, and you can actually talk to a local customer service representative. We know our area, and we know our customers. Get to know us. Call Cascom today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. I got to look to see who's batting here, but I think it's supposed to be Colin Likes. First pitch is a ball. The wind into pitch by Sanchez, his third inning of work, is a ball. It is, as Colin Likes. He got on with the fielder's choice back in the first inning. 2-0 pitch. Line drive base hit between third and short. Nice job of hitting there. Dominic Jansen will be the batter. Runner at first, nobody out. Jansen the batter. They check the runner at first back in time. Swing and a miss. Strike. No balls, one strike. Jansen grounded out to the shortstop his last time up. The pitch, curveball, strike. Swing and a miss, or fouled that one off. Giving you a look at the upcoming underclassmen for Brown County. Got 3 or 4 seniors on our squad. So we're not going to be losing a lot. We'll be gaining our 8th graders next spring. Odd thing, though, the 8th graders play their, junior high plays their season in the fall, and so those 8th graders go about a year and a half before they play any more school organized ball. Runner went, but that one was fouled off. Keeps it 0-2. Nobody down. The pitch. Base hit between short and third again. Baker gets the ball, gets it back in. It's 2 base hits in a row, 2 runners, first and second. That'll bring up Connor Holman. He had a base on balls. The pitch. Ball high. On deck, Colin Bachhold. Nobody out. Runners at first and second, third inning. Central JV leading Brown County JV 3-0. Strike called, 1-1. The pitch. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the stretch. The pitch. Ball inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Full count. Full count on Connor Holman. And the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. That'll load the bases up. Colin Bachhold, the batter. Colin got a base hit his last time up. On deck, Jace Howell. Bases loaded, nobody out. The stretch, the pitch, ground ball, second baseman Sanchez over to first. That's going to be late, a fielder's choice. RBI. As that runner is out, 4 unassisted. Lesson learned, though, you can make that pitch a little bit faster to the shortstop. So another run for Central makes it 4-0. The runner goes. The throw down, or fake throw, stolen base. You could say that was a sacrifice on that last batter as he hit it to the right side to allow that runner to score. Ball low. Popped up foul, out of play. Stretch and the 1-1 pitch. Ball gets away. Here comes the runner from third. Making it 5-0. And it's Dominic Jensen scores from third base. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the batter. Scoreboard showing. Strike. And that's 3. Second strikeout for Enier Sanchez. That'll bring up Caleb Peterson, who I missed in the first go-around. Not sure what he did. Stretch by Sanchez. Here's the pitch. Ball high. The stretch. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Popped up foul, out of play. Sun bright, sunshiny for right at the moment. A stretch. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll make it 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Fouled. Keeps the count 1-2. Yep, 1-2. 2 outs. Ball in the dirt. Wolf keeps it in front of him. Should be 2 balls, 2 strikes to Peterson. 2 outs, runner at third base. Here's the pitch. Popped up foul. That's 2 times that's done that in the last week. Hit off a pole and somehow it ends up back over by me. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Foul that one off back. Two-two pitch again. Ball low. That'll make it a full count. The stretch and the pitch. Strike 3 called. Sanchez's 3rd strikeout to end this inning. But not before they get 2 runs to have a total of 5 on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. As we head to the bottom of the 3rd, it's Central 5 and Brown County nothing in JV action.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Trucking is a very rewarding career.
Best part about truck driving with DTI is the support system.
You can expect coming into a family.
Anything that I need provided over the road, it's just a phone call away.
They make the environment very safe for our drivers.
If you want a sense of independence and empowerment, then this is the company for you.
Just do it. Take that leap.
Don't doubt yourself, just do it.
If I can do it, you can do it.
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store. Let's talk about spring battery sales. I know you're not thinking it right now, but when that grass starts greening up, you're going to get out there and make that yard look beautiful, like a golf course. Lawn and garden batteries starting at $29.99 exchange. 6-volt golf cart batteries, $139.99 exchange. And for those farmers, the 7236 studded batteries, $129.99. Also, marine batteries starting as low as $99.99. Get the good stuff with Napa Know-How, and thank you for your business.
I want to thank Napa for being a sponsor. Those specials probably not on. I just got the May commercials the end of last week and haven't got them in the rotation, so I apologize for that. That may not be the specials. Disclaimer there. Glasgow going to be the batter. Or no, Freitag the batter. Yep, Zaid Freitag the batter. Tall, lanky kid. Goes down after it. The ball's hit into right field. That's a seeing eye base hit there. Base hit for Freitag. That'll bring up Brady Davenport. Davenport trading off with Tanner Baker for left field. Freitag gets a good lead. The pitch, outside for a ball. Freitag with about a 5-foot lead. I forgot to tell you about the pitching change. Dominic Jansen comes in here in the bottom of the third. They've changed pitchers every inning as they're working on pitching. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 pitch. Strike called. The pitch. Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Better lead by Freitag. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Davenport. That'll make it 3-2. Freitag with that 6-foot lead again. Stretch and the pitch. Ball 4. Runners at first and second, and that'll bring up Jake Glasgow. Glasgow trading off and right with Freitag. His first time up today. Steps in from the right side. Popped up to the right side. Pitcher says he's got it. First baseman comes in, and the pitcher made it. All right. I heard somebody talking, but the first baseman, Bachhold, was going to come in and make that catch. 1 out with runners at first and second. That brings the top of the order, Jackson Hendricks. The pitch, ground ball. Second baseman backhands it, flips to the base, gets the runner, and that'll be a fielder's choice. Freitag goes over to third, and out 4-6 at second for the second out. Second time we've had a runner at third base. Need to get him home this time. The other time we haven't. That'll bring up Raniel Sanchez. shows bunt, throw down a second. As Jackson Hendricks goes in, standing up at second base. Second and third. Good base hit, could score two. Hendrick with good speed. Popped up left field. Left fielder's going back, makes the catch. No runs on one hit, no errors, and 2 left on bases. We head to the top of the fourth. It's Central JV 5, Brown County JV nothing. We'll be back.
Brown County Accounting and Tax recently opened in Mount Sterling. The team brings over 30 years of experience and is ready to advise on taxes, bookkeeping, and payroll. We are ready to meet with you with no obligation to discuss your tax saving strategy and have already helped many in the area. Contact us today at 217-770-8082. We're excited to be part of the community and are looking forward to helping you.
Maintaining your lawn can be a never-ending battle, but Bemis Lawn Service with their state-of-the-art equipment and skilled team of lawn experts are ready to take on any job you need completed for your lawn, such as lawn maintenance, fertilization, turf weed control, grub control, driveway weed control, overseeding, and shrub trimming. Call Aaron at 217-653-0198 or Scott at 217-653-0197. Bemis Lawn Service, they've got an eye for all things green. Go Hornets!
Rolling Greens Golf Course is one of the most scenic and beautiful golf courses in Central Illinois. They offer full-season golf passes for $655, seniors for $590, student passes for $260. Want the whole family to play? A Family Play Season Pass is only $875. Call Rolling Greens for more information about these seasonal rates, golf cart options, and unlimited play Mondays for $30 at 217-773-3085.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. Update on the boys at Quincy Notre Dame. Notre Dame leads 3-2 in the bottom of the fourth inning. 3-2 in the bottom of the fourth. Sanchez with his fourth inning of work. Pop foul on the batter, Wiskirchen. I don't think he batted first time up either. Fouled the first pitch off. Second pitch is a ball. 1-1. Let me see if I got anything else out here for you that's worth. The girls at South Fulton today, and Brown County girls down to South Fulton 4-3, bottom of the fourth. So both teams down by 1 run, bottom of the fourth inning. We'll keep you up to date on those games. Line drive up the middle, base hit, and he didn't run it out and almost got thrown out as the ball got knocked down. That'll bring up the top of the order with Hamilton coming up. Hamilton's had a base on balls and was out on a force out, and then he got base hit, and then was out on, he got a base hit with an RBI and was out as the shortstop fielded the ball, tag second base. Pitch high for a ball. Brown County boys 20-7 on the year. Ball gets away from the first baseman. That's going to send the runner over. He's going to try to go 3. Throw over is not in time. So that'll be a wild pitch. Gets 2 bases on that wild pitch. Puts a runner at third with nobody out. Yeah, I'm trying to look here back. I want to see some of the teams because we played a lot of 2A teams. They lost to Liberty 3-0 in the opener for this year. They lost to Canton 4-6 here, which is a bigger team. They lost to Calhoun 5-9. West Central 5-8. They're going to be rated first probably in the regional. Greenfield, Northwestern, they lost 5-3. Could have played a better ball game and won that one, and they lost to West Central again. So they have 2 losses to West Central on the year. Count here's 2-2 on Hamilton. Strike called, strike 3. Sanchez will strike out number 4. 1 out now with Luke Houston up to bat. The pitch. Right side, Freitag goes over, can't make the catch. It's going to be an error, and the runner's going to come home. Had it in his glove. That'll make it a 6-0 ball game. That'll bring up Luke Impinson. He's the catcher. The wind and the pitch. Popped up. Left side. Base hit. Ball gets back in kind of slow. That's going to be a double. They're calling 2 outs, so they're saying this was a 9 here, that error did not happen. Must have been in the exchange. One strike on the batter, fouls that off. That'll be strike 2 on Colin Likes. Here's the stretch, the pitch, popped up, foul out of play. Keeps the ball, keeps the count 0-2 with a runner at second base. The stretch in the pitch, fouled off. Stretch, pitch, popped up, right side, down the line, foul ball. Keeps it 0-2. 0-2 with 2 outs. The pitch, ball high. Runner will go to third on that. On the wild pitch. The stretch, the pitch. That's going to be a base hit and an RBI for Likes. That'll make it a 6-0 ball game. Central. That'll bring up Dominic Jansen. He got a base hit and scored in the last inning. Pitch, runner going, throw to second. Nobody there to cover. Stolen base. Boys game at the bottom of the 5th inning now. Still 3-2 Notre Dame with the lead by 1. Maxwell still on the mound for Brown County. He started that game. Ground ball. Flynn with the throw to first. High. Missed by the first baseman. It's going to be an E6 in run scores. Young first baseman, if you're watching, number one, can't commit too early because things like that happen. So you've got to keep both feet on the bag because you may have to jump for that ball. The stretch, the pitch. Strike called on the batter, Holman. Connor Holman, the batter. He's got 2 base on balls on the day. One ball, one strike on the batter. Next pitch is a strike. That makes it 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And strike 3. But not before 3 Central runs, making this an 8-0 ball game as we head to the bottom of the 4th. 3 Central runs on just 1 hit or 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base as we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 8 for the Central JV and nothing for Brown County. In Brown County varsity baseball, bottom of the 5th now, Quincy Notre Dame leads Brown County 4-2. So with that, we'll take a station break. We'll be back.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All About Dance and More LLC is celebrating Season 18 by offering more opportunities for athletes to train, compete, and build strong community connections. Our classes emphasize fundamental skills, teamwork, and sportsmanship, while our competitive teams focus on pushing boundaries and achieving greatness. Join us to experience the energy of AADM with recreational and advanced team options. Wishing all local athletes success this season. AllAboutDanceandMore.com.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. For the past 50 years, our family has committed to providing the finest facilities and compassionate services to our community. We pledge to continue to assist the families we serve as though they were our own. We also want to wish the best of luck to all those competing on the playing field or striving for excellence in the classroom. You all make Hornet Nation so very proud. And remember, go Hornets!
Back with you as Rybarczyk fouls off the first pitch. I'm looking up how Brown County got their 2 runs in that 4-2 game. And it looks like Maverick Henry hit a home run back in the first, I believe it was, and then they scored again in the fourth, and I'm trying to find that. Single, drop, third strike. Wild pitch as Tice Fullerton scored the second run as he got on, I believe, with a base hit. 2 strikes on Rybarczyk. Ball hit left center field, right center, and the center fielder can't make that catch. That's going to be a double. He's going to try for 3. His luck so far this year doing that. He makes it in this time. He's been caught a couple of times trying to stretch doubles into triples, but he makes this one. That'll bring up Connor Flynn with nobody out. And a runner at third base. Opportunity for Brown County. They've had runner at third. This will be the 3rd inning that's happened out of 4. They haven't been able to get a run home yet. The stretch. Dominic Jansen in his 2nd inning of work. High fastball, and Flynn goes for that one. 2 strikes on Flynn. The pitch. Outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sun went behind the clouds again. Here's the pitch. Popped up foul. Keeps it 1-2. Checks the runner at third back. She thought Rybarczyk was getting a little too big a lead there. The pitch. Strike called. That'll be Jansen's first strikeout, 5 for the team on the day. Brings up Cale Jackson playing center field today. The pitch, ball inside. Stretch, the pitch. Ground ball. Third baseman checks the runner, throws wide to first over his head. So Rybarczyk's going to score, and Jackson's going to end up at second base. That's going to be an E5. Brown County gets the goose egg off the board. Did a good job of checking the runner, but then he short-stepped his throw over, and that usually means it's going to be high. And I think about Connor Flynn would have been on first base, would have been the only person to catch that ball. That'll bring up Jackson Hendry, or Royal Wolf, excuse me. He struck out his only time up today. Popped up foul. Out of play. Stretch and the pitch. Ground ball. Shortstop's going to take that. Throw over to first. In time, 6-3. That makes it 2 outs. Jackson had to stay at second base on that. Gonna bring up Tanner Baker. Tanner Baker struck out looking his last time up. Here's the stretch. The pitch by Jansen. Strike call. The pitch. Ball high. 1-1. Check of Jackson, checks him back to second base. He's got more checks on him today. Than I've got on my to-do list at home from Lisa. The pitch. Ball hit down the left field line. That's going to be fouled by about 5 feet. Nice swing of the bat there. He was right on top of it. Right back to the pitcher, over to first. 1-3 on the out for the third out, but Brown County gets on the board with 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base as we head to the top of the 5th. It's Central JV 8, Brown County 1. It is Notre Dame 7 and Brown County 2 in the bottom half of the 5th inning as Brown County is down by 5 there, and that I'll give you the girls when we come back.
My name is Chad Downs. I am from Rushville, Illinois. I am currently the Director of Medical Imaging at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. In this day and age where patients have many options to choose for facilities where they can go for their healthcare needs, one should not have reservations about coming to Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We provide excellent outpatient care along with inpatient care as well. We're a small enough facility that everyone knows everyone, and we know that every day we can impact their lives.
My name is Rick Reining, and I'm from Browning. I think there's a lot of different reasons that people should choose Culbertson. It's family taking care of family, friends taking care of friends, neighbors taking care of neighbors. Because you see these people in the community, it's just a connection that I haven't felt at other facilities that I've worked at. The patient stopping back by the ER and saying, "Hey, thank you," is an amazing feeling.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. Girls update. They are leading 6-5 now in the bottom half of the 6th inning. as they play South Fulton, the Lady Rebels today at South Fulton. Boys are down 7-2 in Quincy at Notre Dame. First batter here will be, it's supposed to be Bachhold, and it is Bachhold. So far today, he's got a base hit scored and a sacrifice and an RBI. 2 balls, no strikes. On the mound is, I believe that's Hendricks. Jackson Hendrick on the mound. Fouled that one off, makes it 1-2. Or 2-1, excuse me. So top half. Of the 5th. Ball makes it 3-1. Colin Bachhold. Jace Howell on deck. Strike call makes it 3-2. Other changes on the field. It looks like Inier Sanchez went to second. Raniel switched over to short. And Rabarchek went to third. Flynn went to first. So we played a little ring around the rosy in the infield. Ball 4 for a base on balls. That'll bring up Jace Howell. He got caught looking once and swinging once for 2 strikeouts in this ball game. Pitch and inning. Got a couple of strikeouts. Shutout. Steps in from the right side. Good lead at first, every bit of 6 feet. Here's the pitch. Ball gets away from the catcher. Popped up. That's going to be foul, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter, Jace Howell. The stretch by Hendrick. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. Stretch and the pitch. Ball outside, 2-2. Good lead at second base by Bachhold. Stretch. The pitch. Ball high. 3. I guess the board was wrong. That'll make it 3-1. 2-3-1 or 3-2, they say. 3-2 pitch on the way. Fouled off. Three, 2, nobody out. Runner at second base. The pitch from Hendrick. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Howell strikes out 3 times in this ball game. Caleb Peterson should be the batter. Unless they're going to mess me up again. Yes, he is. Here's the stretch. The pitch. Strike Nope, outside. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Ball high. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. He went for the high fastball. Three-one count. As that pitch was a ball. On deck should be Briggs Wiskirchen. Base hit, right center field. That's going to get down. They're going to chase that almost all the way to the fence. 1 run's going to score. He's into second. He's going to try for third. Sanchez throws, and it's in time. Safe. He dropped. Bobbled the ball. So that's going to go as a triple and an RBI, as the ball was there ahead of time. And Barczyk couldn't hang on to it. Got to bring in Briggs Wiskirchen. Ball gets away. Here comes the runner. That'll make it 10-1 on that wild pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Ten-one here in the top half of the 5th inning. The pitch popped up foul, out of play. Oh, 2. Got 1 out here. Nobody on base now. Ball. Popped up, blooper. Sanchez Rainiel makes the catch for the 2nd out. Nice hustle there from the short position, and the cat's set just to the second base side of second base, or the first base side of second base. That'll bring up the top of the order. That'll be Hamilton. He got on with a base on ball, stole the base, was out at home, base hit, and then had an RBI and was out at second, and then got caught looking his last time up. The left-hander steps in for the 4th time. Ball high. See his dad here. I think his mom and grandpa, I know, are here, and grandma, probably, someplace. 2 balls, no strikes. To wind, here's the pitch. Two balls, 1 strike. wind. Here's the pitch. Outside. 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch. Fouled out of play. That'll make it 3-2. 2 outs on the board. Hendrick with the 3-2 pitch. Fouls that off to stay alive. Here's the 3-2 pitch again from Hendrick. Swing and a miss, strike 3. But not before they get 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and none left on base as we head to the bottom of the 5th. It's Central JV 10, Brown County JV 1. On girls action, the South Fulton now leads that ball game 9-6 as it's the top of the 7th, and Brown County is up. We'll get a score on that here in a little bit. And let's see what we can find on the boys to see what's going on there before we go to commercial break. (7-2) Quincy Notre Dame, top of the 2nd, and it looks like Brown County's got 2 on base knocking at the door. With that, we'll take a station break. We'll be back.
Just like a coach preparing their team for the new season, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified technicians at Henry Automotive, want to make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive is located 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Working for Dot Foods in our warehouse is the best job I've ever had.
This is a company that you want to work for.
Probably you hear this a lot, work-life balance. We get that at Dot.
Dot has a lot of opportunity.
Dot is family.
And I love it. Dot Foods cares about you.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. It looks like Brown County down 7-2 in boys action as they had runners at second and third. Didn't get either run home. Didn't see whether that was just with 2 outs or how that happened. Brown County softball as Sanchez fouls off the first one. That's Inier. Looks like our girls are, see if we got a final, top of the 7th. And South Fulton leads 9-6 in that ball game. Martinez is on first though. Brown County's only down by 3. And hit by pitch, and Sanchez is going to take first base. Now to bring up Zaid Freitag. Getting harder to tell Raniel from Inier as Inier is growing height-wise, getting tall like his brother. Pitch in the dirt, nice stop by Amundsen. Nope, Wiskirchen behind the plate. The stretch, I'll have to look see who the pitcher is. Looks like it's Luke Houston. Is it Houston? Nope, it is Luke Impenson. That's why he's not catching. 2 balls, no strikes, checks the runner. Pitch, low for a ball 3. Bottom of 6. Oh. Had my inning screwed up. Pitch. Wild. The runner's going to go to second base in Sanchez. And a walk. So a hit by pitch and a walk. Runners at first and second. It's like Brown County girls, still a 9-6 ball game with South Fulton in the lead, but they've got Emerson Scott at second, Martinez at third, and 1 out. So tying run at the plate in Lohr. She's been known to hit a dinger or two. Strike called on the first pitch to Brady Davenport. And it looks like it's a 9-7 ball game on a fielder's choice or something. 2 outs now. Emerson Scott at third. Tying run, Nina Boylan at the plate. Strike called. Third strike. And the strikeout makes 1 out. That'll bring up Jake Glasgow. Checks the runner at second. Back. Now he's going to be able to go to third. Let's see what happens here. Nobody covering second as both runners move up. Free tag with a good lead. I know Sanchez will have a good lead at third. Ball high. Pitch, high. 2 balls, no strikes. Just 1 out. Runners at second and third. Brown County down in this contest on JV 10-1. That ball was foul. That'll make it 2-1. Nice job getting around. 3 balls, 2 strikes in the girls' game. Boylan walks. So the tying run in the girls' game is at first base, first and third, with Taylor Craven coming up to bat there. I'll keep you up on that because it looks like this game could be exciting. Getting on the end. Ball 4 on Glasgow. That's 2 base on balls, 1 hit by pitch, and a strikeout. So far by Impinson, puts us back to the top of the order, Jackson Hendrick. And he got a base on balls and was out. And then fielder's choice, stranded at second. There goes the ball. Here comes Sanchez home. Everybody moves up. As Brown County gets their second run. 10-2 now. Runners at second, third, 1 out. Pitch, ball high. Next pitch, low in the dirt. Nice job by Wiskirchen to pick that up. Ball high. Another base on balls. Bases loaded now for Rainiel Sanchez. He got caught looking his first time up in the first. In the third, popped up deep to the left fielder. Pitch outside for a ball. Ball. Not getting that full extension to get that downward motion on the arm. Strike called. I believe it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch. Foul that one off. Should make it 2-2. I'll see here. He'll give it to me in a minute. Pitch. High for a ball. Should be about a full count. Ball 4. No. In there safely. It's Friedag. And that ball, I think, hit Imbenson in the head. I don't think it's from the slide. They'll check him out. Runner scored. Free tag. Glasgow moved to third. And Hendricks went to second. That'll make it a 10-3 ball game. Runners at second, third. We'll see what the count is here because I was off apparently. Everybody seems ready to go now. Imbenson got himself dusted off. 2-2 count is the correct count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called on Rainiel Sanchez. That's 2 he's had on the day. That brings up Vlad Robarchek. He's had a solid day, a triple, a single. Scored on after the triple. Had done a good job keeping his head down on the ball today. See if he can go 3 for 3 here. Pitch. Curveball for a ball. Pitch. Popped up deep, foul. One count. Robarchek steps back in. Brown County girls are ahead 10-9 as they're still in the top of the 7th and still have runners at second and third. That was a ball. How can you not have to go back after that? There was a foul tip. Should be 1 ball, 2 strikes. And they score another one there. That should make it 11-9. Ball high. Nice job. 2 outs. Top of the 7th over in South Fulton, over in Astoria. 12-9. Brown County with a 3-run lead there. Strike 3 on the batter. Got caught looking. But not before Brown County gets 2 runs. On no hits, no errors, and 2 left on bases. We head to the top of the 6th. It is Central 10 and Brown County 3. Or nope, that's going to be it. Go to our postgame show brought to you by Mount Sterling Foods. They're at 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling. Give them a call or check out their lunch specials on Facebook or the weekly ad on Wednesday Democrat Message. But if you want to give them a call, 217-773-2213. With that, 10 runs on 3 hits, 1 error at least by Brown County, and left 1, 2, 3 on base. For Brown County, 3 runs on 2 hits. Both of those were bar checks. 1 error. And Brown County left 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on base. So 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 6 left on for Brown County. 10, 3, and 1 for Central, as Central wins this 10-3. And you'll have to go to Game Changer now, as Brown County is up 12-9 with 2 outs. Runners at first and third, and just had something happen. South Fulton might have got the last out. Let's see what happens here. I'll give you that update as my screen went blank. As Brown County scored 6 in the top of the 7th in this ball game. Now it is the bottom of the 7th. Brown County's just got to get 3 outs to win that ball game. So with that, that's girls. Boys were losing to Notre Dame. I'll give you a quick score on that. Player of the ball game, I'm going to get it to Rybarczyk on the offensive side. He had the only 2 hits. And I tell you what, Enier Sanchez in his innings of work, well, no, he gave up quite a few runs too. Defensively, I don't think I'm going to give it. I'm just going to give it to Rybarczyk right now. With that, let's check this other ball game out before we go here. Oops, that was the girls again. It looks like top of the 7th inning, Brown County is down 10-2. So with that, that's Steve Surratt, and the player of the ball game was brought to you by Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and do-it-best hardware store. That's Casting Lumber Company. They're located on Pittsfield Road. You want to give them a call? Call them at 217-773-2611. I want to thank them and Mount Sterling Foods for sponsoring our postgame. With that, we'll see you next week at the WIVC tournament. And that'll be it for us this week.